Good afternoon, guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Mama Suji right here. Kindly subscribe, comment, like the video. Today I'm here with my sister, Dr. Williams, right here. Yes.
Hello guys, we are the Williams Family Vlogs TV. Please check us out. The Williams Family Vlogs TV, and check out the videos we have there. Like the videos if you would, so kindly do that. Share and leave an encouraging or positive comment. We would very much appreciate that. And I'm so happy to be hosted on your channel.
Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Now, doctor. In our people used to say daktari, meaning doctor.
Oh, that's
yes.
Okay.
Yes. Can you explain? You are a doctor in medicine or you are a doctor in theology?
It's in theology.
Yeah.
Theology.
Dr. Althea
Yes.
Williams.
Wow. Yeah.
Yes. I understand you come from America, but I see a flag there saying the flag is showing where? Guys, there's a flag here showing she's coming from Jamaica at the same time. In fact, there are two, America and...
Well, actually,
yes.
I want to add a couple others, Kenya and the Israeli flag.
Oh, you've been to Israel as well?
No.
Oh.
Just because we're in that season now where Israel
Lent
is finally lining up with the gospel. So
okay.
Yes.
But
originally from Jamaica, born and raised in Jamaica, moved to the United States right after high school, believe it or not. So I've been in the U.S. For 31 years. Yeah.
31 years. Wow.
31 years.
So you went for higher learning?
Is it 31?
At the age of 17.
Right?
At the age of in your youth.
Yeah, 17 going on 18. Just to make it easy. I think it's been, oh my goodness, I think it's been 41 years.
41 years.
Yeah, 41 years.
Wow. That's great. So when you went to the US, you went alone or you went with your family, or how do you just leave Jamaica and go to the US? It's okay. Yeah.
Getting used to this GoPro camera, guys. It's really interesting.
Fine. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had family living in the United States. My father was living here. So that's in the U.S.
In the U.S.
Not here.
Yeah, you said here, I'm like,
wow, so you're Kenyan. I'm confusing because
guys, Kenya is in Africa and is in East Africa.
Yeah. My father had been living in the U.S. For many years. Okay. But he's originally from Jamaica, though.
From Jamaica. Yeah. Oh, that's why you are in Jamaica.
Yeah.
You are in Nya Jamaica, a girl from Jamaica. Nyar Jamaica. From my language, you say Nyar. People call you Nyar. Nyar. Yeah.
What does that mean?
A daughter from that where you come from.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. For example, if I was married to a Luos in Tanzania, they'll be calling me Nya Kenya, a girl from Kenya. So they'll give me that name. They call me like that. Instead of just calling me, my name is disrespectful. So for a distinguished lady, you're called Nya. So Nya Jamaica, right here. Nya Jamaica. Wow. So you went there and you went through your schooling and all that.
So came to the United States, and there are many different chapters to my life. It just depends on which chapter you want to hear. But
just a bit, just touch a bit on education.
Yes.
And until now, you became a mother-in-law or
So I left high school in Jamaica, came to the U.S., and started my education, my studies at Palm Beach, at Palm Beach Community College, yes,
Okay.
in Florida. And then from there, I left to Nova Southeastern University.
Wow, Novas.
Yes, Nova Southeastern University. It's known as a teaching college predominantly, but they have other majors there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I went to learn how to be a teacher.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and from there,
From
there,
yes.
I transferred to Palm Beach Atlantic University. Palm Beach Atlantic College, which is a Christian college, a
Yes.
Baptist college. They ended up turning into a university,
Yes.
and so from there,
Yeah.
at this time now, I had accepted my calling to the priesthood, and so my major, it was a double major there for education and ministry.
No, that's why you
But-
are this systematic in everything you do. So you have
Not
that. No, yeah.
Not really,
you're a
but the thing
teacher.
is, listen, you know, it's like that's one chapter of my life. But as far as the work field is concerned,
Yes.
I've worked as a lifestyle model.
No wonder.
I've
Hey.
worked as a part-time actress.
Actress.
Yes.
Hey.
I've worked in radio, so I've done some things in the entertainment industry.
That's why you arrange things this way. You want to have the done in a certain way. You know, as we are freestyle, we don't know.
I understand very much about the behind the scenes in production and the
Okay.
camera and lighting and sound and the
Wow.
look and presenting yourself in front of the camera. I'm just a little relaxed right now.
Guys, you'll
but,
forgive me. I just came this way. I just came this way. I didn't go for makeup. I'm
But
a
from a-
natural, just natural like that.
Yeah, from
Yes.
a professional standpoint, I've
Yes.
been behind the scenes.
The
Yes,
scenes,
the type
okay.
of makeup you wear for the camera, the type you wear for everyday wear, the type you wear for TV. You know, so I know all of that.
Just hold that thought there. Now the way you are dressed, which lipstick would you apply? This color or which one? You know, because in Kenya, I just see so many people with red.
No,
red.
it's based on your skin tone.
Oh, lipstick
For my-
is based on your skin tone.
For my skin tone, I have a gold undertone.
Gold undertone.
Yeah.
Okay.
So whatever would enhance my skin tone is what I would wear. And this is why I wear these colors. It's good for my skin tone.
Wow.
The oranges, the greens. I mean,
Like now, this
the
one.
neon greens. You know, the bright, not the dark green,
Okay.
not the forest green. I'm not big
Those
on
ones
red.
I don't even know. I've never even
Yeah.
heard of.
Maroon
neon
is
green.
not good for me. Burgundy is not good for me. I'm not big on reds.
And purple.
You know, purples. It has to be a champagne shade of purple.
Okay.
Not a deep purple.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I know my colors
Okay.
that would enhance. Yeah.
Okay.
So- Yeah. So coming from that background, you know, I was a member of the American Federation for Television and Radio Artists, which is a guild for people who work in that field.
Okay.
And I was also a member of Screen Actors Guild for professional actors. And I was also a member of Actors Equity Association for professional stage performers, theater actors.
Hey.
So
Wow.
I'm just, that's
You
what
are
I'm
an
saying.
all-round person.
Different
Actor.
chapters
You
to
are
my
actress.
life.
You've even acted.
I know how to do it. I know how to do movies. I know how to produce them. I know
Wow.
how to put on a show when I want to. and it's believable.
Dr.
So,
Williams, I would invite you to my house to come and talk to my girls. You come and talk to them about these
for young
things.
people who are interested
Yes.
in the business, I
Yeah.
can definitely educate them there. But my focus is shifted now, because all
To
of
the
these
ministry.
experiences, the Lord allowed me to meet many people
Many
from
people.
different facets of life. I've been a
Yeah.
talent manager
Mhm.
myself, because a lot of my friends had aspirations to make it in the TV industry and movie industry and
Mhm.
modeling industry.
Yeah.
So I became an agent and
Mhm.
also a manager, a talent manager. So I was the person who negotiated their contracts
Mhm.
with big companies such as Toyota,
Oh.
such as, there's so many, I can't even remember
You
off
are
the top of
highly
my head.
paid, Dr.
Yeah, but
Wow.
what did you
Wow.
say?
You are highly paid.
Well, it's a credible profession.
Yeah,
You get to meet
with a
very
lot
important
of-
people,
Uh-huh.
celebrities, American celebrities,
Mhm.
international celebrities.
Yeah.
But as an agent, the work is very hard. You do get a percentage from what your talent gets paid when the production releases the checks.
Oh, so
You do get a
paid.
percentage, but
It's
you
not
cannot.
a monthly pay. I thought when you
It is
work-
per talent.
Oh.
So if I have 10 talents that work this week,
Mm-hmm.
I have to wait probably up to 3 months to get that check.
Check.
Yeah. And they come in at different times depending on if I had a whole bunch on a movie,
Mm-hmm.
then it will come in around the same time.
Okay.
And so I only got 10% because, and I got 20% for non-union actors.
Non-union actors.
Yeah.
Oh, those-
And
okay.
10% for union actors.
Wow.
Because they're in the union, I couldn't take more or I could be in trouble.
Okay.
But legally, I could take 20 from a non-union actor.
Okay.
But a lot of my non-union actors, they became unionized because I had the favor. I think I had the favor of the Lord working for me then with these very big
Mhm.
casting companies and
Oh.
movie houses. So they produced
Mhm.
union projects.
Mhm.
So it gave me an opportunity to move a non-union talent in if they're short.
Okay.
And as a result, that talent becomes unionized.
Oh.
So it's good for them, you
It's
know.
good for them, yeah.
They make more money.
Mhm.
And then of course,
Mhm.
I could get more money too.
You
Yeah.
get money too. Okay.
But it's a very hard working profession. I mean, my mornings start very early,
Mhm.
open up my office, and I'm in there
Mhm.
all day.
Okay.
And sometimes I want to get out at 5 o'clock, but that's when the jobs would come in
Okay.
for needing so many actors by tomorrow morning, 5 o'clock.
Wow.
So that means that I have to stay extra hours in the office and work. I'm working for myself
Uh-huh.
and I want my business to be successful. So I put in the hours, I put in the time without getting the pay.
Wow.
And sometimes I took the work home and I would still be working till 12 o'clock.
When
At
was this
midnight.
time? Because I believe you have children, you are married, and then
At
you
that
are
time, my
you're not
kids were
yet.
young.
Oh, they were young, and you were carrying
They
work
were
to the
young.
house.
Yeah.
Wow. That was tough.
I had a lot of energy. I
You
was
had a lot
much
of energy.
younger, had strength.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, but everything that we do in life,
Uh-huh.
life is a process and we learn and we grow.
Yeah.
And so for me, I think everything that I've experienced in life
Mhm.
is preparation for what I'm doing now.
Wow.
I learn how to deal with people on all levels, whether they're a big star
Mhm.
or a nobody.
Mhm.
I learn how to adapt
Mhm.
and help them to get higher in the
Higher in the
business,
business,
get more
okay.
paid. They come in as an unknown and I develop their talent. I develop by teaching them. So my teaching skills came into play there.
Mhm.
I taught them how to interview the photographers,
Mhm.
how to behave when they go on an open call for a job. I've gotten a lot of my teenage kids in big magazines, German
Okay.
magazines, Australian magazines, Sears magazines, JCPenney magazines. They get paid very well.
Okay. Now, touch on the reason why you came here. Why you were why
So
you are in
skip.
Africa,
Okay.
Kenya. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I think I have a few interviews of this out there already, but
Already? Okay. Just a bit.
I'll
just a bit.
reiterate.
Yes,
Yeah.
just 3 minutes.
Well,
Mhm.
the Lord had always been speaking to my husband and I
Mhm.
that Africa is calling.
Mhm.
And this part I'm sharing now. I haven't shared this part yet,
Oh,
but I'm sharing this part now.
wow. I'm privileged.
Over the years, as we've been praying,
Yeah.
He's always said Africa is calling.
Yeah.
Okay?
Mhm.
It's just a matter of when He was going to release us to go, or at what point, or how He was going to allow us to go.
Okay.
And when I say this, I think I need to explain that
Mhm.
now we're in the ministry, we love the Lord, so we're on purpose.
Wow.
And we've had a lot of invitations to come to Africa as ministers of the gospel,
Okay.
but we never accepted it because we know that when you come to Africa,
Mhm.
if you come on your own accord,
Mhm.
you can have a lot of problems.
Hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
So, and I don't want to get into all the stories,
Yeah.
but I mean, just my being here already,
Mhm.
I've seen a lot. But I'm saying prior to even coming to Kenya,
Mhm.
I know of people who've been to Africa who've had a lot of problems after coming here because they just wanted to come on vacation on their own accord.
Mhm.
So for my husband and I,
Mhm.
we are very keen on listening to the voice of God
Yeah.
and following His instructions.
Okay.
Because like I've said before,
Mhm.
He'll protect you wherever you go when you do that.
True. True.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay.
As opposed to you just doing things on your own because
Mhm.
He might not reveal to you
Mhm.
something down the road that you
Okay.
might not be aware of,
Okay.
right?
Thank you for that. Now, from the off camera, we talked about what you are doing to the vulnerable community, and something struck me that we should talk about on this channel. How the orphans, yeah, the orphans. You come from Jamaica. I come from Kenya in Africa. Can you briefly tell us how orphans are treated or how they are integrated into community after the loss of their mother? Because in Kenya, an orphan is somebody who has lost a mother, but somebody who has lost a father is not considered as much. If you've lost a mother, you are an orphan. You are an orphan.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So how is it in Jamaica?
Okay, from what I know, if you've lost both your parents, your
Yeah.
biological parents, you're considered an orphan.
An orphan.
An orphan.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
And so that's a very big ministry
Mhm.
that's at the heart of God.
Yeah.
And we never, or I never came here just by chance. Of
Mhm.
course,
Mhm.
for years the Lord had revealed that I would be working with them
Okay.
and even gave me names of some of them.
Okay.
Yes. But now that we're in the end times now and we believe that the return of the Messiah is near, I went to the Lord and began to ask Him if I'm still going to be working with them, because I see signs of the times, the end times are here. Signs of the times, you know, are happening around us. So I wanted to inquire from the Lord if He still wanted me to work with the orphans before the Messiah returns. So, in light of that, within a few months, I would say, was when the Lord made that divine connection. And my husband and I needed confirmation, of course, that it was actually coming from Him. So I took a break, I went in the bathroom, and I began to pray.
Why in the bathroom?
Why in the bathroom?
That's your...
It just so happened. I went in the bathroom and I started to pray. I'm like, Lord, I mean, is this you? I need to know if this is you.
Yeah.
Because there are so many scams out here.
Yeah. By the way, talking of scams, do you know people scam people with trading with orphans? Do you know that happens even here in Kenya?
Well, I've been told by...
where now somebody starts an organization and says they're taking care of orphans. They go collect the children and they display them and take photos and take them abroad. Abroad, I mean outside of Kenya.
Yes.
And then the kids go back to wherever they came from. So when the sponsors are coming, they again collect them and bring them and tell them here's where they stay and all that. So there's that scam also. You should be aware.
No, well, don't people think that the Lord sees all of it?
He sees them and He will punish them.
Okay.
But
He will judge them.
Yeah, He will
actually.
judge them. Yeah, He will.
It's just a matter of time.
Yes.
And I think that's already going on now because a lot of people are being exposed.
Yeah. And so when a child, in Jamaica, when you get a child who has lost parents, an orphan, what happens? How does the community...
Well, the family will normally take that child and do what they can to take care of them. If that child does have a disability, then he might end up going to a home for the disabled, meaning if the child is mute or deaf, hard of hearing, like not hearing, they'll go to a disabled home. Yeah. And then they give them time to go and visit their family, but sometimes they wander the streets, And then they go back and check in for the week because they have to go to school there and all of that. And then you have the homes where they're there 24/7.
24/7.
Yeah, around the clock, 7 days a week.
So if a child has lost a parent, they'll definitely be taken to a home. They won't be left in their with a lonely home.
If nobody is taking care of them, the child would, depending on where it is, they would start begging on the street, working on the street, like cleaning the windshield of the cars.
Yeah.
And they would make money that way.
Even if they're underage?
Yeah. They would go in the mountains, in the bushes where the rivers are, the caves are. They can live there and bathe there and eat very well there.
For Kenya, especially in the villages, those kids will just remain in their mother's house or their father's house. Even if they lost their parents, they'll be fending for themselves. You find the elder one, if he's 8 years, he'll be going around looking for food to feed. And if it's a caring home, then the grandparents can take them in, but they'll be working. So when they're working, you do know there's no schooling. There's no schooling. So their life ends up, it's not a good life until a good Samaritan comes to maybe pick one. And sometimes relatives come to pick, but not to go take them to school, but to work for them. To work for them in their home.
As a slave.
Yes. For food and shelter. They just work for food and shelter. So you find that orphan is the one now babysitting the children of that house until now she reaches an age where maybe at 14 they get married or something. They just for better life, hoping that they'll get better life. So I'm happy that in Jamaica, their homes. They
have homes for them, and they have workers that work
even
there.
Getting a child to those homes is not easy. It's not easy.
Really?
It's not easy. It's not easy. You can't just walk there and tell them that they'll tell you, this home is full, but I think there's behind the scene, behind the back. Yeah.
Yeah, they call them in
some
Jamaica
chi-
children's homes.
No, yes, children's homes, yes, but
Mhm.
taking a child there, telling them, there's this child who is suffering, is an orphan and all that, will not admit that child to that
Because
home.
of budgetary reasons.
Maybe budgetary reason or kickback or something.
Oh.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, there are
It's
lots
not
of
easy.
stories that I've heard
Yeah.
here, and right now I feel the Lord is tired of it.
Mhm.
He's exposing it because
Yeah.
orphans they're in the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
They're a ministry of the Lord.
Yeah.
So are the widows,
Mm-hmm.
the prisoners, the poor,
Yeah.
the sick, and the shut-in. So
Mm.
we have to be careful about that, touching the ministry of God when He hasn't released us to.
Yeah.
So basically, in a nutshell, the Lord gave me details of my trip to Kenya
Okay.
and to Nebuchadnezzar. He
Nyabohanse.
gave me details
Mhm.
about that project,
Okay.
and you would call it in the ministry world,
Mm-hmm.
word of knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
such as a location, a plot, or whatever, and a word of wisdom, exactly what's next to the location, the plot, details.
Ah,
So, yes.
okay. Okay.
And so I needed the Lord to reconfirm,
Mhm.
and He has reconfirmed without
Yes.
people knowing anything about what
Okay.
He told me, the details
Okay.
that He told me.
Okay.
So that's a secret part.
Secret.
It's not
part.
secret anymore, but now that I've
Mm.
opened up and mentioned that, but
So do you intend to establish something here like a children's home or for the vulnerable children, or you're just going to be visiting them in their homes? What is
that
the
plan
Yeah.
is kind of shut right now.
Mhm.
I'm not releasing too much information about that right now because I don't want to be premature.
Okay.
I don't want to put things out prematurely.
I respect that.
um,
Okay. Yeah.
Moving by faith,
Mhm.
and my husband and I are waiting on the Lord, and we're moving by faith.
Mhm.
And one of the things, though, that I know that the Lord
Mhm.
had wanted was for me to meet Myra and his family in hopes of Myra
Oh.
actually learning about the project the Lord gave me and helping with the channel
Mhm.
so that we can get monetized and therefore start to generate funds through the channel that would help finance the project.
Have you discussed this with Marwa?
But
Not,
we haven't had that
chance.
opportunity to actually
Not
sit
yet.
down.
Today I was with Marwa.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Okay.
I passed here very early in the morning. I was visiting Marwa's villa. And yeah, I think the video will be out. His video, if you check, I was there.
Yeah.
There. Yeah.
So that's great. I mean,
But he
yeah.
has told me they are soon going away. They are going away for, I think, holiday, or he's a traveler, so he's supposed to be
Right,
traveling around, not around, but outside the country. So maybe now that you are here in Nyabohanse, Kenya, East Africa, in Africa, you can do what? You'll still meet him even when he comes.
Yeah, I'll be here
because I
for-
can see you have established yourself. You are here. This is your house. This is your house.
It's not fully, it's what do you call it? A mission house, I guess.
Yeah, it's a mission house,
But,
which is good. Yeah. You see their seats. You can come. People can come. People can kesha here. It's
It's
called
a
what?
mission
Kesha
house
is
for
what
the
in
priest,
English?
for the priesthood.
For the
of the
house for
Lord.
the priesthood
Of the Lord.
Lord.
Yeah, it's not just open
For
like an
everyone,
Airbnb. Yeah,
no.
no.
No. It's not a Airbnb.
Family
Yeah.
or friends.
And believers. And
Yeah,
believers
yeah,
can
yeah.
come and pay you homage, you know.
Yeah,
That's what
I've had
Yes.
a few believers
Come
here.
by.
And
Yeah.
I've prayed with them. I
Yeah.
ministered to them, fed
Good.
them.
Mhm.
So, but the Lord sends them. You know, He sends who He wants here.
Yeah.
And
Uh-huh.
so yeah, so basically
Mm.
The channel is on the road to 2,000 subscribers. We're working on building our watch hours now, guys.
That is Dr.
So
Williams family.
The Williams Family Vlogs TV. The Williams Family Vlogs TV.
Guys, go and show them some love. Go visit that channel. Show them some love. Yes.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So so I'm just here going through the process. I think the Lord wanted me to be on the ground.
It's important.
So that very important. So I could learn the culture, the mindsets of the people here in the village, and also, you know, it's amazing that our church affiliate is also very close by. We have the church altar here that we're a part of, very close by, right here in the village. So that makes it even more, I mean, encouraging, and you have that support where I can actually fellowship with like-minded Christians and go to the different events that's going on right now. Men and Guy 6 is coming up. Guys, Men and Guy 6 is big. The biggest healing event on the face of the earth.
Where's Men and Guy?
2 days.
Tell them.
It's here in Kenya.
It's here in Kenya, in Nakuru.
And it's going to be in Nakuru this year. Yes.
From Nairobi, you come to Nakuru.
Yes.
And then you'll be at Men and Guy.
Yes, you just ask to be transported once you arrive at Jomo Kenyatta Airport.
You can Uber from Jomo Kenyatta to to Menengai.
It's about what, 5 hours?
From Nairobi to Nakuru, it is 3 hours.
Oh, so it's not very far, guys.
Below 3.
We're expecting over 50 million people on this location.
Oh my God.
And I mean, the last Men and Guy I was at, it was over 5 million.
Wow.
But the revival is growing globally.
So
now,
you expect 50 million?
Yeah, at first they said over 30 million, then they said over 40 million, then now word has it over 50 million.
50 million.
Kenya is accepting this many people for this event. It's like 2 days of healing service and 1 day of pastors conference. All the pastors around the world, I encourage you to come if you can. The pastors conference is on the 19th. The 18th rather.
Okay.
Yeah. And the healing service is on the 16th and 17th. Yeah. And then they have a big dinner. You know, the ministry hosts all the priesthood from around the world and visitors. They have a nice big dinner and many other things. It's just really nice.
I can see that you are brightening up. You're seeing it ready.
I really look forward to Men and Guy all the time. I mean, I was here for Bomet, but Bomet was more political because it was one of the politicians with our ministry who wanted to give thanks to the Lord for allowing him to be elected. I think he's the
member
governor,
of parliament.
governor over there in Bomet. Yes, young guy.
It's a young guy.
But he was very grateful to the Lord, and the Lord had, it was over 7 million people that was at that event in last February from all over the world. It was like the Lord used that as an example of Christians in politics and how to put the Lord before that.
And you know, people keep saying that politics and religion should be two different things. But there are some people who are believers and the same people who are in politics. So you can't separate the two.
You can lead a people to Christ when you are a child of God.
Yeah.
But when you're not, you cannot lead anyone to Christ when you're not a child of God.
Yeah.
So, like leader, like people. Like leader, like people.
And you know, like Kenya is a God-fearing nation. So there's freedom of worship, and so such a thing, you know, people will come. Such an event, so many people will come.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm putting it out there.
People are seeking the face of God, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Times are critical now. We
Yeah,
have so
they
many
are.
diseases on the face of the earth. So
Mhm.
we really don't need to be taking any chances. And,
Yeah.
and many of us know someone who's sick.
Yeah.
Might be a family member, a friend.
Or even themselves, because I
Yeah.
know people are sick, but they just walk. They
Yeah.
are sick, but they just walk. You can be sick spiritually, you are empty. You need to be uplifted. So this is the time. Kindly tune in to her channel. You'll hear more about
Yes.
the Lord. Yes.
I'll be
So-
posting. I
Yeah.
need to post more. Yes.
Yes. So, guys, that was our discussion today with Dr. Althea Williams from Jamaica. Kindly like the video, comment, give positive comments, please, and share. And if you've not subscribed, I've realized on my channel 54.7 have not subscribed, and they are watching the video.
Yes.
That's a lot of injustice.
I mean, that's and
Yeah.
it's the same too.
Yeah,
You know, it's like
yeah.
we need the watch hours
Yes.
because the watch hours
Yeah.
usually take the longest to get.
Yeah, to get. Yeah.
So if you have
That's
a
what Mama
playlist
told
like
me.
I do,
Yeah.
just put all your videos on the playlist
Yeah.
and then just tell people to go and play that list.
Okay.
Even if they're sleeping at night, just run the list, play it to support.
Uh-huh.
That's very good support
Okay.
because YouTube actually gives credit for those watch hours. Yeah.
So guys, you've heard. Let us now end our discussion here. You've heard how the orphans are treated in Jamaica, and how ours are treated here back home here in Kenya, Africa. So let us change where possible, and let us maintain the good work we are doing where we are doing them. Until then, I say bye.